Students, I am Sridhar, Assistant Professor in Engineering College. Today I would like to discuss some important topics on mathematics which is very useful to intermediate first year students and also diploma students and Form D students also. Okay students, the topic is I want to discuss that very important topic called matrices. So in this topic you get two long answer questions in your examinations. In that two long answer questions, today I want to discuss one long answer type question. Okay students, that long answer question comes from these three methods. One is Cramer's rule, Cramer's rule. Okay. Second one is inversion method, inversion method. Third one is Gauss Jordan method. Okay students, so first of all we have to know what is this Cramer's rule and what is this inversion method and Gauss Jordan method, why these are useful methods. Okay, so we have to solve a simultaneous linear equations in three variables. Okay, if we have to solve simultaneous linear equations in three variables in matrix form, then these three methods are very useful. So what is meant by solve? Solving means to find the values of the variables in the given equations. Okay, so first we have to know what is the form of simultaneous linear equations. Okay, right students, so first of all we have to know the simultaneous linear equations. So let us see if an equation is of the form a1x plus b1y plus c1z equal to d1. So a1x plus b1y plus c1z. Here x, y, z are the variables. a1, b1, c1 and d1 are the constants. So this is one equation, and a2x plus b2y plus c2z equal to d2. a3x plus b3y plus c3z equal to d3. So first of all we can express these linear equations in terms of matrix form. How we can express these linear equation in terms of matrix form means this ax equal to b. Okay, అర్థమవుతుందా? సో ax equal to b, ఈ మూడు లీనియర్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ ని మనం a1x plus b1y plus c1z equal to d1, a2x plus b2y plus c2z equal to d2, a3x plus b3y plus c3z equal to d3. ఈ మూడు ఈక్వేషన్స్ ని సైమల్టేనియస్ లీనియర్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ అంటాం. ఈ మూడు ఈక్వేషన్స్ ని మనం మ్యాట్రిక్స్ ఫామ్ లో ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేయొచ్చు. సో ఇక్కడ చూడండి, we can express these three equations in terms of matrix form ax equal to b. So here a can be written as the coefficients of the equations in the LHS side. What are the coefficients of x term here? a1, b1, c1. a1, b1, c1. And second row can be written as a2, b2, c2. Third row a3, b3, c3. Okay, so this is the coefficient matrix, and x is the variable matrix. X, y, z. X is called the variable matrix, and b is called the constant matrix. B is called constant matrix. So here a is called variable matrix. X is equal to xyz is called Yes, A1, this A is called coefficient matrix. This is called variable matrix. X is called variable matrix. B is called constant matrix. Okay, so in these three methods, what are the three methods? Just now we discussed Cramer's, inversion, and also Gauss-Jordan. Okay, Gauss-Jordan. In these three methods, this is common part. Okay, first we have to write the given equations in matrix form like this. For this step you get 2 marks. Now we can find the values of x, y, z. Okay, by using Cramer's method or inversion method or Gauss-Jordan method. In question, if it is asked Cramer's method, we have to use Cramer's method only. In question, if it is asked inversion method, we have to do inversion method only. In question, it is asked Gauss-Jordan method, we have to do it by using Gauss-Jordan method only. Okay. Now students, we discuss first method, that is Cramer's method. Okay. Right students, first we see the Cramer's rule or Cramer's method. In Cramer's rule, already we know this is A1, B1, C1 coefficient matrix, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. First I explain the method, how to do the Cramer's rule. And B is equal to X, Y, Z, and sorry, here X, and B is equal to X, Y, Z. Okay students, now in Cramer's rule, first you have to find the determinant of A. Okay, determinant of A. How to find the determinant, I will tell you. Okay, determinant of A. This determinant is denoted by the symbol delta. Delta is equal to determinant of A. That is nothing but determinant is indicated by 2 vertical bars, A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. You have to find the 2 by 2 determinant. Okay. Now we have to find delta 1. Delta 1 is nothing but replacing the first column. Okay, replacing the first column by, oh sorry, here not x, y, z, here d1, d2, d3. Okay, d1, d2, d3. So by replacing the first column by d1, d2, d3, we get delta 1, d1, d2, d3, and the remaining 2 columns are same, b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c3. Okay, and delta 2. Delta 2 is nothing but replacing second column. Okay, replacing the second column. First column remains same. Replacing the second column by d1, d2, d3. Okay, so a1, a2, a3, replacing the second column by d1, d2, d3, and third column remains same, c1, c2, c3. Okay, and delta 3. Delta 3 is nothing but replacing the third column in A or delta with d1, d2, d3. I think you understand. A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, D1, D2, D3, replacing the third column. Okay, we find first, we have to find delta, that is the determinant of the coefficient matrix. Delta 1 replacing A1, A2, A3 by D1, D2, D3. Delta 2 replacing B1, B2, B3 by D1, D2, D3. Delta 3 replacing C1, C2, C3 by D1, D2, D3. Now we have to find the values of x, y, z. So the formula for x is delta 1 by delta. So the value we got here, delta 1, by delta, and the value of y is nothing but delta 2 by delta, and value of z is equal to delta 3 by delta. Okay students, so this is the Cramer's rule to solve the system of simultaneous equation, that means to find the values of x, y, z. Okay, right. Right students, so we solve one problem by using Cramer's rule. So see here, x minus y plus 3z equal to 5. 4x plus 2y minus z equal to 0. Minus x plus 3y plus z equal to 5. So first you have to write these three equations into matrix form. Okay, for that I am writing here the coefficients of first equation. 1 minus 1 3, 4 2 minus 1. Third equation, minus 1 third row 3 1. So this is the coefficient matrix, call it as A. X is equal to x, y, z. B equal to 5, 0 and 5. Okay. So given system expressed as in matrix form, Ax equal to B. So this is common for all the three methods. Now we are using the Cramer's method. So step 1. What is the step 1 in Cramer's method? We do by stepwise. Okay. What is the step 1 in Cramer's method? First you have to find the value of delta. Okay, right. Very good student. Delta. Delta is nothing but determinant of the matrix A. 1 minus 1 3, 4 2 minus 1 minus 1 3 1. How to find the determinant of this matrix? Did you know? This is a 3 by 3 matrix. The process of finding 3 by 3 matrix is first, just a minute. First, 1 into this element into 1 into determinant of leaving this row and this column. Leaving this row and this column. What is the 2 by 2 matrix? This one. 2 minus 1 3 1. Okay. For the second element, what is the second element here? Minus 1. So in second element in formula always we get minus of the second element. What is the second element here? Minus 1. So minus of minus 1 into determinant of leaving the first row and second column. Leaving the first row and second column. What is the determinant we have? 4 minus 1. What are the elements? 4 minus 1 minus 1 1. Okay. And the third element, and for the third element we get plus only. For the third element we get plus only. Plus of, what is the third element here in the first row? 3. We have to expand the determinant along the first row, and third element is 3. So for third element plus 3 of, and we have to delete the first row and third column. What have the elements? 4 2 minus 1 3. 4 2 minus 1 3. So this is the first step to find the determinant of the 3 by 3 matrix. For finding determinant of any 3 by 3 matrix, this is the process. Okay. Now I have to expand this. 1 of, this is the 2 by 2 matrix. The formula for 2 by 2 matrix is cross multiplication. We have to multiply this side to this side and this side to this side. So 2 1 jar 2 minus of 3 into minus 1. Minus of 3 into minus 1. Minus into minus plus. Here 3 into minus 1 minus 3 in formula minus. We have minus. So minus into minus plus 3. And here also minus into minus plus, and this side 4 into 1 4, and minus of minus into minus plus 1, that is minus 1 plus 3 of 4 3 ja 12, from this side to this side 4 3 ja 12, and from this side to this side minus of minus 1 into 2 minus 2, so minus into minus plus 2. Okay, did you understand? Right. 3 plus 2 5. Here 4 minus 1, 4 minus 1 is 3, so plus 3 plus 12 plus 2 14, 14 3 times, 3 4 ja 12, 3 1 ja 3, 3 plus 1 4, so 42, 42. So adding this 42 plus 3 45, 45 plus 5 50. Okay, this is not equal to 0. So one thing you have to remember, if delta is equal to 0, then this method is not applicable. So here delta not equal to 0, so this method is applicable. Now we have to find delta 1, delta 2, delta 3. Corresponding to the delta 1, delta 2, delta 3, we get the values of x, y, z. Okay, this is the step number 1. Step number 2 is finding delta 1. Right, students, now step number 2. Already we completed step number 1, so step number 2. What is step number 2? Delta 1. We have to find delta 1. What is delta 1? Remove the first column in the given matrix A by the constant matrix. So 5 5 0 5. Remaining two columns are same. Minus 1 2 3. 3 minus 1 1. Okay, students. Now the same process for finding the determinant. The same process. What is the process? Already explained in finding delta. 5 into, so removing the first row and first column, 2 minus 1 3 1. For the second element we get minus of minus 1 into, removing the first row and second column we get 0 minus 1. Okay, did you understand? Removing the second, okay, 0, okay, 0 minus 1 5 1. And for third 3 is there, so 3 into determinant of removing this and this, we get 0 2 5 3. Okay, now calculate this. 5 into 2 1 ja 2, minus into minus plus, because in formula there is a minus. If you want to know how to calculate the 2 by 2 determinant, this is the formula ADBC or ABCD. If it's say A B C D, 2 by 2, AD minus BC. This is the formula. This is the formula to find 2 by 2 matrix determinant. So here also we are applying that. 5 of 2 1 ja 2, minus into minus, already in the formula minus is there, so minus into minus plus 3, minus into minus plus 0 1s are 0, minus into minus plus 5, plus 3 of 0 into 3 0, 5 2 jar 10. Okay, minus, so 2 plus 3 5 into 5 plus 5, 3 into minus 10 minus 30. So 5 5 jar 25 plus 5 minus 30. So 25 plus 5 is nothing but 30. 30 minus 30, that is equal to 0. So we got delta 1 is equal to 0. If we get delta 1, then we know the value of x. Okay, because what is the value of x? x is nothing but delta 1 by delta. X is nothing but delta 1 by delta. What we get? Delta 1 0. What is delta 50? Already we get in the previous step. So 0 by 50 is nothing but 0. Okay, so already we get x value as 0. Like that we have to find delta 2 and delta 3. Right students, we are coming to the step 3. Okay, so in step 3 we have to find delta 2. Finding delta 2, that is 1 4 minus 1, and removing this column by this column 5 0 5 and 3 minus 1 1 remains same. Okay students, already you know how to find the determinant. So 1 of determinant of 0 minus 1 5 1 minus 5 of, so by removing this row and this column you get 0 minus 1 5 1. Okay, minus 5 of, by removing this column and this row 4 minus 1 and 1. Okay, plus 3 of, removing this column and this row 4 0 minus 1 5. Okay students, now 1 of 0 minus of minus plus 5 minus 5 of 4 1 jar 4 minus into minus plus into minus minus, because in the formula we get only minus, so here minus into minus plus. Okay, 4 minus 1, that is plus 3 of 4 5 jar 20 minus into minus plus 0. So 5 1 jar 5, 4 minus 1 3, 3 5 jar 15, 4 minus 1 3, 3 5 jar 15, plus 3 20s 60, 60 plus 5 65 minus 15, that is 50. Okay students, so step 3 is over. We have found the delta 2. Now coming to the step 3. Sorry. Right students, so before going to the next step, just we remember what we got the values. So we got the delta value as 50 and delta 1 value as 0, delta 2 value is 50. Okay, now we have to find the delta 3. So for delta 3 we have to remove the third column and replace the third column by 505. Remove the third column and replace it by 505. Now concentrate on this 1 4 minus 1. If you take any element wrong, then your answer is also wrong. So be careful on taking the element. Okay, 1 4 minus 1, right? Minus 1 2 3 remains same, and 5 0 5. Now I have to expand this determinant. Okay, so delta 3 is equal to 1 into determinant of removing this row and this column, we get 2 0 3 5. For second, minus is there in the formula, here minus 1 is there, so minus of minus 1, and removing this row and this column 4 0, what is there, minus 1 5. Okay students, now for third one plus 5 and removing this row and this column, what is there here, 4 2 minus 1 3. Okay students, now 1 of 2 5s are 10, 3 zeros are 0, minus into minus plus 1, 4 5s are 20, minus into minus plus 0, 0 into 1 0, plus 5 of 4 3s are 12, minus into minus plus 2, minus into minus plus 2, because in the formula minus, here minus 1 is there, minus 1 into 2 minus 2, minus into minus plus 2, 10 1s are 10, 20 1s are 20, plus 12 plus 2 14, 14 5 ja, 5 4 ja 20, 5 1 ja, 5 5 plus 2 7, 70. Okay students, so 10 plus 20 30, 30 plus 70 100. Okay, so delta 3 we got 100. Okay students, so we got delta, delta 1, delta 1, delta 2, delta 3. Now I am going to explain step 5 here also, here only. Okay, step 5. Now what is our last step? How to find the x value, y value, z value? So x is nothing but delta 1 by delta. So what is our delta 1 here? Delta 1 is 0. So 0 by delta 50, that is equal 0. So x equal to 0. X equal to 0. Now y equal to formula delta 2 by delta. What is our delta 2? 50. 50 by what is our delta? 50. So 50 50 cancel 1. So y equal to 1. So our y value is 1. And z is equal to delta 3 by delta. What is our delta 3? 100 by delta is 50. 50 2 times cancel. So z is equal to 2. Okay students. Okay, so these are the x and y and z value. So if you have any doubt, either the answers are correct or not, then you can check by substituting x, y, z values in these equations. You find either the answer is correct or not. ఆ x, y, z values ని తీసుకొచ్చి మనం ఈ ఈక్వేషన్స్ లో కనుక సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తే మనకి వచ్చిన ఆన్సర్స్ కరెక్టా కాదా అనేది కూడా మనము తెలుసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకేనా? రైట్, చూద్దాం ఒక్కసారి వెరిఫికేషన్ చూద్దాం. నో నీడ్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్ ద ఎగ్జామినేషన్, జస్ట్ ఫర్ అవర్ doubt verification. So what is our x value? 0. So substitute in the place of x 0. Minus what is our y value? 1. So substitute in the place of y minus 1. What is our z value? 2. So substitute in the place of z 2. So minus 1 plus 3 into 2 6. 6 minus 1 5. 5 5. Okay, clear. Next, what is our x value? 0. Plus what is our y value? 1. What is our z value? 3. Okay, sorry 2. Z value is here 2. So 2. So 2 minus 2, that is equal to 0. 0 0. Okay, clear. So it has to satisfy all the three equations. Okay, so x value 0, y value 1, z value 2. 3 plus 2 5. 5 5. Okay, is it clear? So this is correct solution. Okay, so this is the way of doing Cramer's method. Okay students, hope you understand. So if you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. So signing off, Sridhar. Thank you. Please try to do this problem on your own and comment the answer in the comment box. Thank you.